Like Dr. Harrington said, my name is Joe Granade. Let me set up the rhetorical situation for you real quick. I am the HR director at a General Motors plant, and I'm giving a continuing education class to you, and you are entry-level employees at this plant. Okay, so today everybody talks about credit. You hear about credit and credit scores all the time, mainly on TV and radio commercials. Things like bad credit, no problem. Let me sell you this car. But I started to think about that, and what I really realized is that everybody talks and hears about credit, but not a lot of people know exactly what it is and how it affects them. So today I'm going to run through a couple things with you. First, I'm going to tell you what's on your credit report. Second, I'm going to tell you what exactly what it means when somebody actually pulls your credit, what it means to you personally. Third, I'm going to tell you about a couple of differences between the major credit reporting agencies. And finally, in case you need it, I will give you a couple of examples as to how to help you gain a better credit score. So, on your credit report, there's several major things on there. First is your personal information. This stuff includes like your full name, last four of your social, your current address, and things of that nature. Second is your credit summary. Now, this includes everything from if you've gotten a car loan, say maybe a credit card, a student loan of some nature, all that will be reported on there. Third is the public records statement. This is basically anything that has gone through the court system. Things like bankruptcies, tax liens, things of that nature. So be wary those things are on your credit report. Next thing that's on there is a consumer statements. Now this is something where you yourself can actually go on to your credit and write, if you have any discrepancies, write on there, say, I don't think this is right. If you're checking this credit report, please do ask me about this. The final thing are the inquiries. Now the inquiries have two different types of inquiries to them. One is a hard inquiry. Hard inquiries actually affect your credit score. These are things like when you go to a bank and try to get a loan or apply for a credit card. These companies will pull a hard inquiry of your credit, and it could affect your credit score up to 5 points per inquiry. So please do keep that in mind. Second thing is a soft inquiry. These are things like when you get pre-approved for a loan, or if you get pre-approved for a credit card and they send you that little sheet of paper in the mail. That's a soft inquiry. It won't hurt your credit score whatsoever. You had nothing to do with that. So there's three major credit reporting agencies out there. There's Experian, there's Equifax, and there's TransUnion. What you need to know about this is each one of these credit reporting agencies are going to have a different score for each one of you out there. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, each one of these agencies uses a different module to come up with your credit score. Certain things are weighed certain different ways. Second, these reporting agencies do not collaborate with each other. One might have one piece of information, another might have another piece. Third is that these credit reporting agencies actually collect data differently in different regions. Some are better at collecting in some areas, some are better at collecting in the other. So, who out there would like to raise their credit score? I mean, let's be honest, come on. I know at one point I definitely needed to raise my credit score, and I still do. Several years ago, I actually went to get a vehicle loan, and I didn't get the rate that I wanted. And I realized that it was because my credit score was so low. Now, I took several steps to increase my credit score, and I'm going to share those with you right now so you can do the same. First thing you need to do, if you haven't done so already, please go out there and pull your credit report. You can do this on freecreditreport.com, things of that nature. You really need to take a look and make sure everything is correct on there. If you closed out a car loan and you made that full payment, make sure it's closed out on your credit report. If not, it could damage your score. Second thing you need to do, I know it sounds like a child should do this, but you really should set up payment reminders. Now this helped me immensely. I did it through my bank. I still have it set up through my bank. They'll shoot you an email, shoot you a text when your payment comes due, and this will really help you solidify those payments. Third, if you need to reestablish your credit, don't go out and get 3 credit card loans, 2 car payments, and a mortgage. This won't help you at all. Make sure you take out at least one small loan, several $1,000s, for the sole purpose of repaying this to reestablish your credit. But once you do this, make sure that you make every single payment on time, and please close the thing out when you're done. This will greatly increase your score. Finally, if you're sitting back there and saying, Joe, I don't have any credit, what can I do with this? Well, what you need to do if you don't have any credit, just like reestablishing your credit, go open a couple of small accounts. Don't overextend yourself. That's the most important thing. But do open a couple of accounts. Don't go open up 5 accounts now, because the more accounts, the more it will drive your average age of your accounts down, and this will actually hurt you in the long run. So I know I gave you a lot of information today. I know it's a lot to process. But if you're going to walk away remembering 2 things, I want you to remember this. First, your credit is out there. You can't hide from it. People are collecting it all the time. Do not ignore your credit. Second, if you do have bad credit, we can help you and we can fix it. Fixing bad credit is a little like losing weight. It might take a while, and there's no easy way to do it. But remember, it can always be fixed. Now, we here at GM and the HR department really do invest in you. We are invested in you. We care about how you do at work and how you do outside of work. When you do well, we do well. So please do take this information, use it wisely, and if you have any other questions about credit or credit in general, please ask me after we're done. Thank you for your time.